A Chinese sculptor who created works commemorating the 1989 Tiananmen Square democracy movement has traveled to Syria. He says he wants to support democracy activists over there so that change may in turn be brought to China. Here's more.
Chen Weiming recreated the iconic image of the tank man in the middle of Times Square this year. In 2008, the Chinese-born sculptor erected a 20-foot statue of democracy in Washington, D.C. Now the avid supporter of democracy has taken to Syria, where he says democratic reform could bring about change in China. Originally born in Hangzhou, China, Chen has been living in the United States. On Sunday night, he left for the war-torn Middle Eastern country, where conflict between Bashar al-Assad's dictatorial regime and the opposition has left months of bloodshed. Chen Weiming spoke with NTD exclusively before he left, expressing his hope for Syrian democracy.
All dictatorship regimes in Eastern Europe have collapsed. Now, if the Syrian regime is toppled, then the Chinese Communist Party may consider whether it is legitimate after all.
Acknowledging that his individual action may be small, Chen says it can nonetheless have an effect.
My actions are very small, but that can't stop me from taking action. If everyone remains silent, thinking their voices are weak, then dictatorships will only grow stronger. By putting our small efforts together, it will certainly have an effect in toppling tyrannical rule.
Fellow democracy activist Zhang Jian has applauded Chen's actions. Despite the obvious dangers of his trip, Zhang says Chen serves as an example for other Chinese.
As an artist, he's using his action to affect others. He is a representation of the Chinese people. When others need help, we extend our support and recognition. This is the quality that's been established through China's 5,000 years of history, something Chinese people should be proud of.
Chen Weiming's support for democracy has met with resistance before. In 2010, Hong Kong authorities barred his entry after his work was featured in a commemoration event for the Tiananmen Square demonstrations. Earlier this year, Chen sued Taiwanese President Ma Ying-jeou, accusing him of bucking under mainland pressure and backing out of a contract. Chen was to mount a 105-foot statue of democracy in Kinmen Island.